skills do you have that applies with being your own boss? And why do you have to put your health at risk for $1? You do not have a boss. What's up, y'all? It's Kay here, back with another video. Today's topic, we're going to talk about how to become your own boss. First thing that I want to get out there right now is that you are your own boss. You don't have a boss. You may work at a job right now, but you do not have a boss. You are your own boss. You have a supervisor. That supervisor is human just like you. What makes them your boss? Nothing. You are just giving them more credit than they deserve. You are your boss now. You just working at that job to take care of your children, pay your bills, and live a little. But you are your own boss right now. I want to say that again. You do not have a boss. You have a supervisor. So stop referring to your supervisor as your boss. You are the boss of yourself. Why do you want to be your own boss? Good question. I want to be my own boss because I don't like to be on time constraints. I like to work how I want to work. I don't like to be micromanaged. So if you're one of those people, you want to figure out how is it that you can be your own boss, starting with learning what careers you can be your own boss. You can't necessarily be the boss of Walmart because you don't have any startup money. Earn more money. You can earn more money on your own if you are on your own. You can't work, from your 9 to 5, and then after your 9 to 5, you have to cook, take care of your children, and go to bed. And it starts all over again. But if you own your time, you can be way more flexible. You can wake up in the morning, go for a walk. You can actually work while you're on vacation. You can work while you're driving in a car. It's so many ways that you can earn more money if you own your time. Another reason why you want to be your own boss is to earn your freedom. You can live to live and not live to work. We work in that 9 to 5. It's only 24 hours in a day. We have to work 8 hours. Then after work, we have to take care of our children. After children, we have to take showers, do homework, and go to bed. And it's like a repeat recycle for 25 years. It takes someone about 25 years to retire, and they do that to their 65. And after they're 65, they potentially have health problems. And then after the health problems, they have to have surgeries, and then they're bedridden, and then their life is slowly slowing down and they can't do as much. So while we're young, we have to figure out how can we earn our own money? How can we earn more freedom on our own being a boss? How can we do that? Why you want to be your own boss is very important, because when you know why you want to be your own boss, you can make and envision and dream of this ideal life and make it happen. It all starts in the mind. It starts in the mind. So if you see yourself as being your own boss, now you can evaluate the skills and what it takes to be your own boss. It's not easy being your own boss. It's pros and cons to doing anything, but you would rather take that risk on yourself than that guaranteed 725 or that guaranteed 1025. Your life and your investing in yourself is priceless. I'm guaranteeing you can make more money on your own than that guaranteed check. People want to know where their next check is coming from. That's why they're scared to being their own boss. They like that guaranteed money. They know when they retire, they're going to have that Social Security. They've been paying into their 401k. But also when you become your own boss, you can create those same benefits for yourself. It all starts with the plan. You have to make a plan to evaluating your plan and evaluating your skills. What skills do you have that applies with being your own boss? If you don't have any skills to be your own boss right now, you want to work on those things, such as attitude, such as having a smile on your face, such as being kind to one another. You want to be kind to people. Those skills will make you a successful boss. Only reason why people are not bosses right now is because they still have skills to work on. But little do you know that you can work on these skills right now. You don't have to continue to work in jobs that you don't like. Comes Monday morning, oh Lord, it's Monday. Come Friday, thank God it's Friday. And then the weekend is only 2 days. When you're on your own boss, you can create your schedule, your business hours. You can create how you want to work. So evaluate your plan and your skills on how you can be a boss in your business. Nothing is guaranteed in your job. Nothing is guaranteed in your job. Who's to say you don't get fired today? Who's to say you don't get fired tomorrow? Who's to say that the company doesn't shut down? So you're investing all these years, all this time into this company when you don't know the next thing that's going to happen in this business. But if you have that backup business plan on yourself that you have created, that you have written down, that you have envisioned, that is something that you can always fall back on. There's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5 and having a business, but that business is your backbone. That business is your bread and butter. And then you have your 9 to 5 as your investment money into your business. It's all different types of ways that you can still have a business and still have a job. But also with that job comes a lot of rules and regulations. The C word, this virus taught people that if you don't want to work or do what I say far as then you lose your job. And why do you have to put your health at risk for $1? A lot of people have to stop putting that value on that dollar. Money is the root of all evil. Money is the reason why a lot of people don't want to go for it. You know, they want to know where that check is coming from. But you have to realize is that you can do it. I even heard one of my good friends say, I don't have no skills to be my own boss. I tried. Did you really try? And that just really made me think, like, why do people feel like they can't do it? The job teaches you all the training that you need. That's that same skill and training that you can take into your business. You learn that stuff for you. As you guys know, I have degrees, but I don't desire to go work, in the engineering field. I don't desire to go work in the technology field because I have that degree. I can do it, but I don't desire to. I desire to be my own boss. And I am doing pretty well for myself, and I love it. And I can go on vacation. I homeschool my daughter. I can do it. I want to add this in. A lot of people feel like they need family support. A lot of people feel like they need startup money. A lot of people feel like they need people to invest in them. If you don't have any of that stuff, still figure out a way you can be your own boss. You can do it. You don't need your family support. Everyone is not going to see your vision. God gave you your vision. He didn't give anyone else your vision to see for yourself. He gave you that vision. So everyone is not going to support your vision. So being that someone doesn't support your vision, does that mean you're not going to do it and continue to be unhappy and work that 9 to 5 job that you know you don't like? Because you don't feel like you have all of the startup money, are you just going to continue to not just do anything? Or are you going to research how to start a business with no money? Did you ever think about that? You can start a business with no money. Yes, I started a business with no money. We'll go get to that in another video. On down the line, I'm not important. Me not important. That wraps up today's video. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I will see you on the next video. Peace.